Hello and welcome to Learn with Hema's class. My dear students, I am back again with Evergreen Workbook Solutions from ICSE Class 10 Treasure Chest and a short story, The Girl Who Can. I'll quickly go ahead with the question and answers, and if you like my videos, if they are useful to you, please do not forget to subscribe it, like it and share it with your friends. Please do subscribe Learn with Hema and help me reach 100k subscribers. So here is the solution from Evergreen Workbook for The Girl Who Can. Let's start quickly. This is the passage 1. They all say that when all of Africa is not choking under a drought, Hasodzi lives a very fertile lowland in a district known for its good soil. Maybe that is why anytime I don't finish eating my food. Nana says, you at Joa, you don't know what life is about. You don't know what problems there are in this life. So that was the passage number 1. The question for passage number 1 is, what contrast is made in the first sentence? In the first sentence of the extract, a contrast is made between the fertile land of the narrator's village and the land facing long spells of drought in rest of Africa. What do you learn about the speaker from the extract? The speaker's name is Adjoa. She is not much aware of the problems one has to face in life. She lives in Africa in a village named Hasodzi. Who is Nana? What information is given by the narrator about Nana? Nana is the mother of narrator's mother, that is her grandmother. She seems to be an authoritative woman. What does the narrator think about her Nana telling about problems of life? The narrator thinks that her not finishing the food encourages her grandmother to make the comment about her not being aware of the problems of life. Her grandmother makes this comment as she knows how much of the land in Africa is not fertile. Which part of Africa is this story about? What is peculiar about it? The story is about the part of Africa which is comparatively fertile and prosperous. The story is set up in a village named Hasodzi. The peculiar thing about this region is that it is not facing droughts like other parts of Africa. This is the second passage, and that I think is a very serious problem because it is always difficult to decide whether to keep quiet and not say any of the things that come into my head or say them and get laughed at. Which serious problem is the narrator talking about? The narrator is talking about her problems of thinking the things but being unable to express them. It is a problem for her as she is just 7 years of age. What is the narrator's dilemma? She does not know whether she should speak out what she thinks or remain silent. It is the dilemma she is facing as she knows if she speaks out, she will be laughed at by the people. Question number 3. What is the general attitude of the elders to the problems of the youngsters? The general attitude of the elders to the problems of the youngsters is that of indifference. It is very difficult for the youngsters to make the elders take their problems seriously. Question number 4. Has it been easy for Adjoa to deal with Nana? How do you know? Answer. It has not been easy for Adjoa to deal with Nana. She either asks Adjoa never to repeat what she has said or laughs away at Adjoa's concerns. Which weakness of Adjoa is pointed out by Nana? Answer. Nana points out that Adjoa has thin legs. Nana considers it a weakness in Adjoa. This passage 3. I find something quite confusing in all this. That is, no one ever explains to me why sometimes I shouldn't repeat something I say. What is confusing to the narrator? Adjoa's mother and grandmother sometimes laugh a lot at certain things she says repeatedly. It confuses her as she does not know the reason of their laughing so much over such things. What is the narrator forbidden to do? Who forbids her? The narrator is forbidden to repeat some of the things she says. Her grandmother forbids her to say these things. What surprising thing or habit of the elders is referred to here? The surprising thing or habit of the elders that the narrator refers to is related to their discussion about the legs of a female child like Adjoa. How, according to the narrator, do the elders behave about the follies or foibles of the youngsters? The elders repeatedly discuss the follies and foibles of the youngsters. They express their worry and concern for these drawbacks of the youngsters. Question 5. What does the narrator think about the grown-ups? Answer. Adjoa thinks that the elders often give much importance to the things that do not matter much. They have traditional and fixed views about certain things. Passage 4. That it did not have to be an issue for my two favorite people to fight over, but I didn't want either to be told not to repeat that or it to be considered so funny that anyone would laugh at me until they cried. Which issue does the narrator refer to here? The narrator here refers to the issue of her thin legs. Her mother and grandmother discuss Adjoa's thin legs and consider it a drawback in her. Who are the two favorite people of the narrator mentioned here? Do they have the same views? The two favorite people of the narrator mentioned here are her mother and the grandmother. Both of them have similar views about Adjoa's legs. What does the narrator expect of her mother and grandmother regarding her issue? Adjoa expects of her mother and grandmother not to worry about her thin legs. She does not want them to fight over this issue. What opinion does Nana hold about women's ability to rear a child? Nana believed that a woman's ability to rear a child depended on her strong legs. How is the outer world of a child as compared to the world before birth? The world before birth is a sweet, soft silence. The outer world is a world of noise and comprehension. Passage 5. And you know, such things are not for talking about every day. But if any female child decides to come into this world with legs, then they might as well be legs. Whose opinion is talked about here? How sound is this opinion? In this extract, the opinion talked about is that of Adjoa's grandmother. This opinion about the legs of a girl is not sound. It is illogical and irrational. Question 2. What is meant by the such things that are not meant to be talked about on a daily basis? Answer. The words such things refers to the issue related to the legs of a girl child. Sometimes it also happens that a child is born without arms or legs. These things are not to be discussed every day. What kind of legs are not liked and by whom? The thin legs of a young girl are not liked. People like Adjoa's grandmother do not like them. With what should a female child come into the world? A female child should come into the world with strong legs. Does the narrator get any complex in her mind due to her so-called imperfections? Explain. The narrator does not get any complexes in her mind due to her so-called imperfection. She rather moves in confidence and takes part in the games and sports also. How, after one's only daughter had insisted on marrying a man like that, you still have to thank your God that the biggest problem you got later was having a granddaughter with spindly legs that are too long for a woman and too thin to be of any use. What does Nana lament? Nana laments having a granddaughter with thin and weak legs. What kind of man did Mommy marry? Was it a happy marriage? Mommy married a man who was not liked by her mother. It was not a happy marriage. What evil of the society does the passage refer to? The passage refers to the social evil of treating a woman like a child-producing machine only. She has to be healthy and strong to give birth to healthy children only. Why is Nana not happy with Adjoa's legs? Nana knows that Adjoa has thin and weak legs. She feels unhappy about Adjoa's legs as she believes that it will be difficult for Adjoa to give birth to a child when she becomes a grown-up woman. What is Nana's ideal of a perfect woman? Nana believes that an ideal woman is the one who has strong body to give birth to children. She thinks that the woman who follows the rules of the society without showing any resentment is an ideal woman. This is the second last passage, passage 7. School is another thing Nana and my mother discussed often and appeared to have different ideas about. Nana thought it would be a waste of time. I never understood what she meant. What did Nana think about the education of girls? Answer. Nana believed that sending girls to a school for education was a waste of time. She did not like women to get educated. What opinion do you form of Nana? Answer. Nana is a traditional African woman. She is authoritative and commanding. She wants to force her ideas on her family. However, she learns to accept new ideas also. Did Adjoa's mother hold the same views about the education of women as her grandmother Nana? Adjoa's mother did not hold the same views about the education of women as her grandmother Nana. However, she does not express her idea emphatically. Was Adjoa's mother educated? What was her regret? Adjoa's mother was not allowed to go to school. She could not get education. She regretted her not being able to receive education and going to school. Why did Nana not wish the girls to go to school? Does Adjoa agree with her? Nana considered that sending girls to school for education was a waste of time only. She did not wish the girls to move out in the school, but Adjoa did not agree with her grandmother. Passage 8. You know what she did. She carried the gleaming cup on her back, like they do with babies and the other very precious things, and this time not taking the trouble to walk by herself. First question. This is the last passage. What moment of pride does the passage refer to? The moment of pride that the extract refers to is Adjoa's achievement. She won the cup for the best all-round junior athlete. It was a matter of pride for her and the whole family. How does Nana react to Adjoa's achievement? Nana reacts with great joy and excitement on Adjoa's achievement. She carries the cup won by Adjoa on her back like carrying a baby. What change of heart and mind is seen in Nana's personality? How does it seem different from her earlier attitude? Nana undergoes a change of heart and mind is apparent at the time of Adjoa's winning the cup as the best junior athlete. Earlier, she did not approve of the participation of girls in sports, nor did she like the idea of females receiving education. What does Nana begin to think about the role of women in society? Who brings this change in her? Nana begins to think that a woman's role in society is not limited to rearing children. She can contribute much more to the society. This change in her is brought about by Adjoa and her achievements as an athlete. How does Adjoa show the mettle of a woman? Adjoa does not feel rejected and disappointed at the attitude of her grandmother towards women and their role in society. She continues struggling hard and becomes a successful athlete. It proves her strength and the importance of women's role in society. So with this we complete this short stories question and answers from Evergreen Workbook. Thank you till now for staying with me. We'll soon meet in the other video. Till then, stay safe, stay secure. Thank you.